you're always going to have problems in your life. I don't know why you keep running. You came to this video running, expecting, oh, there's a solution to all my problems. That's why you keep watching all these self-improvement videos. You keep trying to find the answers. But let me tell you, your life will always have problems so long as you are alive. And you know what? You know what? That is an amazing fucking thing. That is my favorite part about life. That is the best part. Because I've been in situations in my life where I set myself a goal, usually small. I accomplish that goal, and then at that point, there's nothing else to do. Do you know how empty existentially that is? Do you know how empty that is to accomplish something and have nothing else to accomplish? No other problem to solve. You will always have a problem in your life. It's just the meaning of life. When you go through these seasons where there's minimal problems or no problems, like I just spoke about, it's because you had the expectation that, okay, if I set this goal and complete it, my life's complete, or I'm going to find the answers. But what real life really is eventually the problems come back around. Like that streak of having no problems in my life came back around. And you know what? I was happy. I was happy I had to deal with some new bullshit. I was happy I had to deal with something new, with a new person, with a new situation, with a new financial trouble. A lot of people, they stress out all day. You know, most people these days, they have anxiety, and I believe it's because they're always worried about all of the problems that they have. They believe that they shouldn't have any. They believe that these problems make them abnormal, that they shouldn't be experiencing this, that they can't handle it. You know, they've brainwashed themselves ultimately, and from outside sources, that they cannot solve these problems. So these problems now look daunting. They look impossible. They look like they'll always be there. And if those ones somehow miraculously get solved, there will be new impossible ones to solve. That's the mind of an anxious person. I didn't have extreme anxiety, but I had pretty bad anxiety throughout high school, accompanying my depression, right? And I kind of like came to that realization that I'm anxious because all of these problems that seem impossible right now, mastering a relationship that wasn't even meant to be, like it was toxic, I wasn't supposed to be with her, I thought that I wasn't capable of solving those problems. You know what I mean? I thought that these problems were way ahead of me. But then as I grew up, as I went through harder shit in life, as I had to move out and learn how to survive on my own, learn how to do everything on my own, learn how to hit the gym, learn how to do everything on my own, I understood I'm more capable than I thought. I just have to do it. And when you start to enjoy the process, you know how they tell you the best part of the journey is not the end game, is not the congratulations, it's not the end result, but it's the journey along the way. That is 100% true. Every problem is a part of the journey. Every problem is what makes it exciting. Every day I wake up, how am I going to go about starting my business back up in the summer? Or how am I going to go about moving to Arizona? How am I going to go about making it through this month, paying my rent, being able to pay my rent, not being absolutely fucked and being kicked out and losing my truck and losing everything I own? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? You know what? It keeps me on my toes. It wakes me up every morning. I jump out of bed. I got to solve another problem, especially as a man. I know you men out there feel me. You love when there's problems to solve. When your girlfriend comes to you, your wife, your fiance, whatever comes to you, your mother, your sister, and they have a problem. Come fix my car. Why is my boyfriend doing this? Why is my husband? Whatever problem they have, you love, your immediate instinct is, holy shit, yes, fuck yeah, I get to solve a problem. Hell yeah. That's who we are as men. Women too, you should learn to love the problem solving process as well. But men, it's more of like an instinctual biological trigger in us, right? We love helping, we love solving problems, especially of those we love, right? So if there's anything that I want you to understand during this season of your life, of all the fucking troubles, the winter, you know what I mean? Everyone seems to be going through a bunch of bullshit, is enjoy the process. Like, I know it's a lot easier said than done, but you need to shift your perspective to look at the problem instead of like, okay, this is hindering me, I'm gonna die, I'm not gonna eat, I'm not gonna survive, I'm gonna be a weaker person after this is difficult. Look at it like, holy shit, this is an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to learn a lesson. And once you're able to learn the lesson and grow from this one, anything that's similar in the future, any problem that's the same or similar to this current problem, will be so much easier to solve in the future. You will have the guide map, you will have the blueprint, the key to solve that problem if it ever arises again. And anything similar. Specific, like a more specific, stupid like example as far as like my construction career goes or whatever. I've had situations where I had to learn how to handle pipe and handle trenches or whatever, right? Very specific stuff. And how I approach the problem and how I actually have to complete this thing, right? And I thought this wasn't going to serve me. I'm like, this is difficult, this is stupid, I just want it to be over, whatever. You know, come to find out, I go to start my landscaping business a year and a half, 2 years later, and I have the same problem, and it's not even the same industry. The same problem. And I'm like, okay, if I didn't know the answer to this, I would have gone in debt from this project with this customer running my business, and I would have been fucked if I didn't know how to solve this. So you never know what's going to help you down the line. All the bullshit relationships I went through that God, the universe, whatever put me through, I'm glad those happened to me. You know why? Because now I know when I find the one, when I find my wife, I know that I will know how to handle every situation. Not every, but most situations. You know, especially in comparison to my last relationships. I will know how to treat her better. I will know how to handle arguments. I will know how to handle situations and issues. That's what happens when you solve problems. So look at every problem in your life as an opportunity to grow and uncover new truths about yourself. You learn about yourself, you learn about life, and you carry it with you like a book of accolades. Like imagine in a video game, you get so good at Call of Duty, you're Master Prestige. It's Black Ops 2, you got all the fucking weapons, skins, whatever. I'm not going to get too specific. I don't play video games anymore, but that was my childhood. Anyway, imagine you're playing Call of Duty, right? A Black Ops game. Prestige, you're Master Prestige, you got all the camos, you earned all the shit, you know how to hit headshots, you know how to be the fucking best on the leaderboard, you know how to do this game mode, you're the best at search and destroy, whatever. If you didn't go through all those bullshit games where you got spawn killed, where you got fucked, where the glitches were killing you, and you didn't know how to get headshots, and all these lessons you learned throughout the game, if you never went through that, you wouldn't be in a position where you're that good at that day, right? Of that Master Prestige who's able to fucking wreck consecutively, game after game after game. You wouldn't know how. That's another silly example, but it literally applies to everything in life. Problems are your best friend. Issues are your best friend. If you're not facing issues and problems constantly, and you're just sitting in bed all day waiting for something to happen to you, you're expecting life to just be thrown at you in a good manner, fucking lose that mindset. It's gone. It's garbage. Garbage. And that makes no fucking sense. You have to go through shit. You must go through shit to become a better person. Especially as a man, that should be your obligation and your duty to look for challenge and actively be putting yourself in a tough situation. Whether it's life, whether it's finances, whether it's relationships, whether it's self-love, the gym, discipline, fighting your addictions. You must be looking for a way to grow at all times. That's the only fucking option, especially as a man. Both women and men, but especially men. I wholeheartedly agree with that. That's why I'm always putting myself in bullshit situations. And yes, in the moment, sometimes it does get overwhelming. It gets overwhelming. You get stressed out and you're like, what am I going to do? You're pacing in circles. You call your dad, your mom, asking for advice. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm fucked. You know, you're just stressing yourself out. But ultimately, when you find the solution and you get it over with, you are never regretful of going through that issue. You are so glad it happened, and you're so glad that you found that solution that now you can use for yourself and put it in your book of accolades for the future. Do you get what I'm saying? You know exactly what I'm saying. You know what I mean? If you got anything from this video, go out there and fucking put yourself in a challenge. Go find problems. I promise you it's not that bad. You know, once you go through a certain threshold of difficulty in your life, a certain threshold of a stack of challenges that's difficult to a certain degree, every challenge after that is fun. It's no longer, oh my God, I gotta go through a challenge. Oh my God, like I said, it does get overwhelming, but you gotta grasp this. You just gotta make it through, put yourself through some really hard shit. And after that, dude, I'm not gonna say it's a breeze, but it's definitely more rewarding to go through challenges. And that's how you ultimately become an evolution master. Man, what a fucking video. I love you guys. Thank you for showing up again. We just hit 500 subscribers. Thank you for the fucking support. Thank you so much. Thank you shout out to Sash for editing music for my videos for free, by the way. I'm going to compensate you one day, bro. I fucking promise you. Thank you guys for everything you've fucking done. Every single last one of you. I know this seems like, oh, reaction, 500 subscribers. Dude, this means the world because it's the first milestone to 1 million. We're going to hit 1 million no matter where my content goes, what trajectory it takes, the style, the content, whatever. This is the fucking start. This is the milestone. Thank you guys. And if you are interested, our school community is free right now. I believe today is December 6th. Today is December 6th. As of today, December 6th, 2024, it is free. Get in there while you can. I think I got 30 members now. Every day I got someone requesting to join. So get in there. Once you're in for free, you're in for free. We got courses inside, blah, 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 blah. I don't have to speak much further on that. Go look for yourself. And on that note, I love you guys, and we will catch you in the next video of VEXED Family.